And it's going to be a privilege for me just in a few minutes to call you a fellow American.
That's a big deal.
By custom,
When we
most
talk
Americans
about that
don't realize
in the
this, but
abstract,
citizens-to-be are known as candidates.
It's easy sometimes for the
Although for
discussion
this
to
kind
take
of
on a
candidate,
feeling
there
of
are no
us
debates,
versus them. And when that happens, a lot of folks forget that
recounts,
most of us used to be them.
or opponents. Just a room full of friends to say,
We forget that.
congratulations. We are glad you're here. I'd like to point out that not only are you becoming an American, but as Laura mentioned, you're a Texan.
And it's really important for us to remember our
And if
history.
you walk out of here with a little extra attitude in your step,
Unless you're one
it
of the
shows
first
the culture is
Americans,
taking hold.
a Native American, you came from someplace else.
We have individuals
Somebody
and
brought you.
families from many backgrounds and cultures. As candidates for naturalization, you represent more than 20 countries.
The Irish,
That's what brings us
who
all
left
here.
behind a land of famine.
You know, the future
The Germans, who
we have in
fled
common,
persecution.
and a ritual that
The
represents something
Scandinavians
fundamental
who
and noble
arrived
about
eager
this
to
country is
pioneer out
about
west.
to take place.
The Polish, the
You
Russians,
paid America
the
the high
Italians,
tribute
the Chinese,
of
the
aspiring to live
Japanese,
here,
the West Indians, the
leaving
huddled
behind
masses
familiar
who came
ways
to Ellis Island on
and
one coast
places,
and Angel
and
Island on the
accepting
other.
a process that everyone knows
No.
is not easy. Our country, when you return, honored your efforts, and soon will be honored to call you citizen.
All those
The United
folks,
States of America is in many ways
Before they were us.
the most successful of nations.
they were them.
Historically, where immigration is concerned,
And when each
we're also
new
the
wave
most
of immigrants
welcoming of
arrived,
nations.
they faced
And
resistance
these two facts are
from
related.
those who were already here.
So many of us
They
can
faced
draw a line
hardship.
somewhere back to a man or woman who had the idea
They
that
faced
life
racism.
could be better,
They faced
and
ridicule.
that hope led them here.
But over time,
Generations of new arrivals
as they went about their
left their
daily
mark
lives,
on our national
as
character,
they earned a living, as they raised
and
a
traits
family,
that friends abroad
built a
still
community,
recognize
as their
as
kids went to
distinctly
school here,
American. Our
they did
optimism,
their part to build a nation.
our independence and openness to the new,
They were the Einsteins,
our
and the
willingness to strive
Carnegies,
and to risk,
but they were also the millions of
our
women
sense
and
of
men
life as an
whose
adventure
names
dignified
history
by
may not
personal freedom
remember,
and personal
but whose
responsibility.
actions help make us who we are.
Such qualities
who
don't come
built
out of nowhere.
This country, hand by hand,
A spirit
brick
of
by brick.
self-reliance runs deep in our immigrant heritage, along with the humility and kindness to look at someone less fortunate.
They all came
and see
here
yourself.
knowing that what makes somebody an American
Across the world, good
is
men
not
and women
just
still
blood
dream of starting
or birth,
life anew in America,
but allegiance
bring energy
to our founding
and
principles
talent,
and
and
the
faith in the future.
in the idea that anyone from
Often they bring
anywhere
a special love of
can
freedom
write the next
because they have
great
seen how
chapter of
life
our story.
works without it.